10 hidden places in the USA you won't believe exist. What if some of the most incredible places in the United States are not the famous ones everyone talks about? Millions of tourists visit popular destinations every year, but hidden across America are breathtaking locations that many travelers have never even heard of. From secret waterfalls and mysterious caves to surreal landscapes that look like they belong on another planet, these places prove that the real magic of travel is often found far away from the crowds. In this video, we will explore 10 hidden places in the United States you won't believe exist. Some of these locations look like scenes from a fantasy movie, while others are natural wonders hidden deep in remote landscapes. Let's begin. Number 10. Hamilton Pool Preserve. Hidden in the Texas Hill Country lies a natural paradise that looks like it belongs in a tropical island rather than the middle of Texas. Hamilton Pool Preserve was created thousands of years ago when the dome of an underground river collapsed. What remained was a stunning natural pool surrounded by limestone cliffs. The most beautiful feature of this place is the waterfall that pours down from the cliff into the turquoise water below. Thick greenery hangs over the rocks, creating a peaceful and almost magical atmosphere. Because this location is protected, the number of visitors allowed each day is limited, which means it still feels quiet and untouched compared to other famous swimming spots. For nature lovers, this hidden pool is one of the most beautiful secret places in Texas. Number 9. Thor's Well. Along the rugged Oregon coastline is one of the most mysterious natural features in America. Thor's Well looks like a giant hole in the ocean that is constantly swallowing the sea. When waves crash into the rocks, water rushes into the well and then explodes upward like a fountain before draining back into the ocean. The effect is both mesmerizing and a little terrifying. From a distance, it appears as if the Pacific Ocean is endlessly pouring into a giant drain. The best time to see Thor's Well is during high tide, when the waves are strongest. Although it has become more popular with photographers, many travelers visiting Oregon still miss this incredible natural phenomenon. Number 8. Bonneville Salt Flats. Imagine standing on a perfectly flat white landscape that stretches as far as the eye can see. The Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah look like another planet. This massive salt desert was once part of an ancient prehistoric lake that dried up thousands of years ago, leaving behind a thick layer of salt. When the ground becomes wet after rain, the surface turns into a giant mirror reflecting the sky above. The result is a surreal scene where the horizon disappears and the earth and sky blend together. Because of its unique surface, the Bonneville Salt Flats have also become famous for land speed records, where drivers attempt to break speed limits on the perfectly flat terrain. Despite its beauty, this place remains one of the most underrated natural wonders in America. Number 7. Glass Beach. At first glance, Glass Beach looks like any other coastal destination in California. But when you look closer at the shoreline, you'll notice something incredible. Instead of sand, the beach is covered with thousands of smooth, colorful glass pieces. These sparkling stones are actually the result of an unusual history. Decades ago, this area was used as a dumping ground for glass bottles and other trash. Over time, the waves of the Pacific Ocean naturally polished the broken glass pieces into smooth, gem-like stones. Today, the beach shines with shades of blue, green, and amber, creating one of the most unique coastlines in the United States. Nature turned what was once pollution into something unexpectedly beautiful. Number 6. Great Sand Dunes National Park. Most people imagine Colorado as a state of mountains and forests, but hidden within this landscape is a massive desert, unlike anything else in North America. Great Sand Dunes National Park is home to the tallest sand dunes on the continent. Some of these dunes rise more than 700 feet high. Standing at the top feels like being in the Sahara Desert, except snow-capped mountains surround the entire area. During the day, visitors can hike up the enormous dunes or try sandboarding down the slopes. At night, the park becomes one of the best stargazing locations in the United States because the sky is incredibly dark and clear. This rare combination of desert and mountain scenery makes it one of the most unique hidden landscapes in America. Number 5. Apostle Island's Sea Caves. On the shores of Lake Superior lies a series of spectacular caves carved into red sandstone cliffs. These are the Apostle Island Sea Caves. Over thousands of years, powerful waves and winter ice slowly sculpted these dramatic rock formations. During the summer, visitors can kayak along the shoreline and paddle through the arches and tunnels created by the water. But the most magical time to visit is during winter. When temperatures drop low enough, the caves freeze and massive icicles form along the cliffs, creating a frozen landscape that looks like something from a fantasy film. Despite being one of the most incredible natural attractions in the Midwest, many travelers have never even heard of this place. Number 6. Great Sand Dunes National Park. Most people imagine Colorado as a state of mountains and forests, but hidden within this landscape is a massive desert unlike anything else in North America. Great Sand Dunes National Park is home to the tallest sand dunes on the continent. Some of these dunes rise more than 700 feet high. Standing at the top feels like being in the Sahara Desert, except snow-capped mountains surround the entire area. During the day, visitors can hike up the enormous dunes or try sandboarding down the slopes. At night, the park becomes one of the best stargazing locations in the United States because the sky is incredibly dark and clear. This rare combination of desert and mountain scenery makes it one of the most unique hidden landscapes in America. Number 5. Apostle Island's Sea Caves. On the shores of Lake Superior lies a series of spectacular caves carved into red sandstone cliffs. These are the Apostle Island's Sea Caves. Over thousands of years, powerful waves and winter ice slowly sculpted these dramatic rock formations. During the summer, visitors can kayak along the shoreline and paddle through the arches and tunnels created by the water. But the most magical time to visit is during winter. When temperatures drop low enough, the caves freeze and massive icicles form along the cliffs, creating a frozen landscape that looks like something from a fantasy film. Despite being one of the most incredible natural attractions in the Midwest, many travelers have never even heard of this place. Number 4. Havasu Falls. Hidden deep within the Grand Canyon region lies one of the most breathtaking waterfalls in the United States. Havasu Falls is famous for its bright turquoise water that contrasts beautifully with the surrounding red canyon walls. The color comes from minerals in the water that reflect sunlight in a unique way. Reaching the falls requires a long hike through the desert canyon, which is one of the reasons it remains relatively uncrowded. But those who make the journey are rewarded with a scene that looks almost unreal. The waterfall crashes into a clear blue pool surrounded by dramatic rock cliffs. It is easily one of the most stunning hidden places in America. Number 3. Devil's Tower. Rising dramatically from the plains of Wyoming is one of the strangest rock formations in the world. Devil's Tower looks like a giant stone pillar reaching into the sky. Scientists believe it formed from volcanic activity millions of years ago. What makes this structure even more fascinating are the vertical cracks that run along its sides, creating thousands of symmetrical columns. For Native American tribes, the tower has long been considered a sacred place, with many legends surrounding its origin. Today, it is also one of the most popular climbing destinations in the United States. Yet, despite its unique appearance, many travelers still overlook this incredible natural monument. Number 2. Antelope Canyon.
Deep within the Arizona desert lies a canyon that looks like a flowing sculpture carved into stone. Antelope Canyon is famous for its narrow passageways and smooth sandstone walls. Over thousands of years, flash floods slowly carved these curved shapes into the rock. When sunlight enters through the narrow openings above, beams of light illuminate the canyon in glowing shades of orange and gold. Photographers from around the world travel here to capture these incredible light effects. Walking through the canyon feels like stepping inside a piece of art created entirely by nature. It is easily one of the most beautiful hidden landscapes in the United States. Number 1. The Wave. The number 1 hidden place in America looks like it came from another planet. The Wave is a stunning sandstone formation located in the Arizona desert. The rock surface is shaped into smooth, flowing waves with swirling patterns of red, orange, and yellow. These patterns were formed by wind and water erosion over millions of years. Because the area is fragile, only a limited number of visitors are allowed each day through a special permit system. This helps preserve the delicate landscape and keeps the location relatively unknown to most tourists. For those lucky enough to visit, the Wave offers one of the most surreal and unforgettable landscapes in the entire United States. The United States is filled with famous destinations that attract millions of visitors every year. But as you've seen, some of the most incredible places are hidden far away from the usual tourist crowds. From glowing sea caves and giant sand dunes to mysterious rock formations and secret waterfalls, these hidden destinations show just how diverse and beautiful America really is. If you could visit one of these places, which one would it be? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoy discovering hidden travel destinations and secret places around the world, make sure to subscribe for more amazing travel videos. Your next adventure might be somewhere you've never even heard of.